Over the past few years, the Roblox parkour community, also known as the obbying community, has exploded drastically, with hundreds, if not thousands of Roblox players sinking their hands into the world of difficult obbying. The obbies in these communities are not like the typical Tower of Hell or mega fun obby that you see on the Roblox recommended page. These obbies test your raw skill, patience, and reaction time. The human limit of obbies has been getting pushed higher and higher as the years went. Nowadays, the hardest obby beaten being Citadel of Infinite Void, which is considered as unreal difficulty. Just in case you want to learn more about the hardest towers ever beaten, you can join the Top Towers community in the description of this video. Citadel of Infinite Void has hundreds of jumps and can take up to 90 minutes to complete flawlessly. But of course, almost every jump takes practice and precision to master and complete. So that's where the question arises. What is the hardest jump on Roblox? A jump that is so difficult it could take hours to even land it once. A jump so difficult and infamous that most hobbyists couldn't even comprehend how to do it. This is the story of how Roblox's most infamous and difficult jump was conquered and verified. This is the barcode, a jump that requires incredibly precise mouse movements by those daring enough to attempt completing it. Almost every mouse movement needs to be perfect, since messing up even once can make you crash into a wall and have to restart the jump. With its brick spam layout, it is built to be extremely confusing and almost completely unreadable. The jump consists of many 1.3 stud squeezes, and for those of you who don't know what squeezes are, they are simply two parts that the player has to squeeze through. Just to explain how difficult these are, the Roblox character's torso is 2 studs wide, meaning it can fit through a 2 stud gap. After turning on shift lock in the settings, the player can lower the possible gap, but making it a lot more harder to land, making it so your character has to be angled perfectly towards the entry of the squeeze to not get stuck in the wall and fall out. For example, I have been playing obbies for over 4 years now, and I still struggle with basic 1.5 stud squeezes, much less doing multiple 1.3 stud ones in a single jump. The trusses is widely known as the hardest Roblox obby ever built, with hundreds of pixel perfect jumps, mostly revolved around, you guessed it, trusses. Created by Theory in 2019, the obby slowly gained popularity as it was and still isn't even finished. The obby has multiple stages, but the one that interests us the most for this video is stage 5. As Theory was creating stage 5 of the obby, some bricks were spammed and this resulted to the creation of the barcode. Now, it would be important to mention the Top Jumps community. This community finds all the hardest Roblox jumps ever created and tries to verify them. Upon verifying, they are added to the top jump list, which contains 50 of the hardest jumps ever landed by actual Roblox players. The link to the server will be in the description of this video, and with that being said, let's continue. Upon the Top Jumps community finding about the barcode, many immediately started attempting it, since this seemed like a fun jump compared to the others found in the top jump list. With people failing to jump over and over again, some felt like it might just be impossible for humans since it was made in the trusses, and it's unlikely that Theory did the jump himself, to verify that it is in fact possible. But the top jumps community didn't give up. Each day, the completion of the jump seemed to come closer and closer. But there was just one issue. If you perfectly maneuvered through the bricks and didn't touch any of them, you would still end up failing the jump. So does that mean the jump is impossible? Well, no. Because in Roblox, the mechanics and physics are mostly unknown, to most of the Roblox community at least. But this is not a regular community. The Top Jumps community found out that by gliding on a vertical wall just right, the wall can slightly slow down your fall speed. In result, not falling down quite as fast, and being barely able to complete the jump. This was insanely RNG though, since the wall might not slow your vertical velocity, which is the speed going down, but it might slow down your horizontal velocity, which is the speed going forward. If this happens, the jump is failed and can't be landed. In 2022, popular obbyist obbyboy435 picked up the jump and wanted to see if he could be the first person to beat it and verify it. With the skill obbyboy had before attempting this jump, it was clear that it would be easier for him than any other regular obbyist. Obbyboy was a consistent tier 15 to 16 obbyist, and grinding tier 17 obby honor before this. And one day, after entering a Discord call and starting his screen share, after a total of 5 hours spent squeezing through all the brick spam, perfectly gliding off the wall, and clearing the 1.3 stud squeezes in the span of only 2 seconds.
Oh, he did it!
What?
He did it!
Obbyboy had done it, and conquered the most infamous Roblox jump ever created. And funnily enough, Obbyboy had actually done the jump previously out of nowhere, after trying to figure out if it's possible or not, but he didn't record it. This made him want to start grinding it, and make it the next top 1 jump. It's important to mention that Roblox jumps are ranked in difficulty from 0.0, which is completely unfailable, up to 11.0 plus, which is physically impossible, jumps that no one will ever complete, with the exception of TAS abuse. The barcode ranked in at an astonishing 8.75 difficulty upon verification. This difficulty is considered as borderline impossible and nearing humanly impossible. The entirety of the Top Jumps community congratulated Obbyboy on this completion, with it bringing more obbyists into Top Jumps. Not long after, LMAO boy Brub beat it, and then Boomsasock, Frocta, and Abyssal Chaos came shortly after. The barcode is undoubtedly the most well-known jump, with its recognizability coming from the unique structure and complexity of it. Nowadays, the jump's difficulty has dropped to an 8.6 and is placed 16th on the Top Jumps list. Sora no Shinku taking its spot as the hardest jump on Roblox with an 8.75 difficulty. The Top Jumps community is really small and underrated. The hobbyists in this community spend repetitive hours on the exact same jump, just trying to be the very best. This takes insane dedication and confidence. If you're interested in attempting barcode, you can join the Top Jumps Discord server in the description and see if you're capable of being one of the best Roblox top jumpers.